Accompanying her and carrying the Georgia flag is Cadet Senior Master Sergeant Ashton Russell. Carrying the rifles tonight are our current Corps Commander, Joseph DeSardi and Mitchell Day.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's game between the Perry Panthers and the Westover Patriots. Coming from Herm St. John Stadium here in Perry, Georgia. I'm Irish, your commentator for tonight, the luckiest man on the microphone. We'll get started here momentarily.
Please join us in singing the Perry High School alma mater, followed by the PHS spell out and fight song.
Again, thanks for everybody joining us tonight here on the Perry Panther Football Network. Tonight's game is the first round of the GHSA Class 4 state football playoffs between the Perry Panthers and the Westover Patriots, coming from Herb St. John Stadium here in Perry, Georgia. Again, I'm Irish, the luckiest man on the microphone, and I'll be the one calling the game tonight. And tonight, the Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of under 460 public and private high schools. The GHSA administration regulations for region and state competition in 19 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participation, safety, and fair play amongst its member schools. For information, visit ghsa.net. Follow at official GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The Georgia High School Association would like to thank its corporate partners for their valuable support of high school athletics and activities. The Georgia Farm Bureau Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Gatorade, Wilson, BSN Sports, the Atlanta Hawks, Mizuno, Atlanta Braves, Subway, Sports Medicine South, Atlanta Track Club, and FHS Network, Regions Bank, Max Preps, GoFan, and the Georgia Public Broadcasting. Again, thank you for joining us tonight for a great, beautiful night in region, playoff game in Class 4A. We'll be getting started here momentarily. Make sure to subscribe to the Perry Panther Football Network to get notified of when we go live anytime here on YouTube. And if for any reason we get disconnected from YouTube tonight, immediately jump over to our Facebook Live page, because that'll be our backup broadcasting location, and you can find us at Perry Athletics on Facebook. In case you haven't been taking a look, here are the brackets in the lower right of the GHSA playoffs. And you can see where Perry and Westover match up.
Sean Wiley, Steve Spurley, Tyler Martin, Danny Bryant, Jonathan Morrell, Delius Jackson, Brad Cooley.
And tonight's sponsor is Midstate Construction and Striping. So all first downs for the Panthers will be sponsored by Midstate Construction and Striping. Thank you for providing your sponsorship for tonight's game.
Proud of y'all, boy, man. Let's make some more history. Let's get that ring.
Perry, what's good? It's your boy Jada Holmes, class of 19. I just want to wish y'all good luck on y'all first round in the playoffs. And go Panthers.
Hey Perry Panthers, this is Davion Ross, class of 2019. I just want to wish you guys good luck in the first round of playoffs, and go Panthers.
Hello, I am Kevin Smith, head coach of the Perry Panthers. You are watching the Perry Panther Football Network. Go Panthers.
Georgia High School Association section event. GHSA and its member schools have made a commitment to promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at all GHSA sanctioned events. Profanity, degrading remarks, and intimidating actions directed at officials or competitors will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the event site. Spectators are not allowed to enter the competition area during warm-ups or while the contest is being conducted. Thank you for your cooperation in the promotion of good sportsmanship and safety at today's event, and I hope you enjoy today's contest. Thank you.
Now, say it's starting. So you now have an SD card?
Yeah, I got one. My person.
Yeah, but you can do that. It went off when you took that. It went off, dude. It was off already. It might be coming loose or something like that. Yeah, it's coming loose or something like that. It's going to go off the knee. No, with that.
Still low.
Here we go for captain's meeting at midfield for the Panthers with 61 Trent Johnson. And 3 for Westover, that would be, I believe that's Marco Foster second.
All right, plug in. See what we got.
Quick update from the Baldwin Thomas County game. Current score is 30-30 in the fourth quarter.
Hello.
Perry has won the toss and will defer to the second half.
No.
Perry has won the toss, deferred to the second half.
Still waiting. It's got video, it's got everything, it's just not detecting it yet.
Westover will receive the first half.
Defend the west goal. Perry will kick off and defend the east goal. I've been told to announce that we almost have full capacity on the home side before too long. The authorities will ask that those folks that have come to the game that cannot sit on the home side will be moved over to the visitor side. So, just to let you know, we're just about at full capacity on the home side. In the next few minutes, we will have some of our sit on the visitor side. Once again, to kick off, Perry will kick off and defend the east goal. The Westover will receive, defend the west goal.
Oh, cool. Did we win the toss? I thought we lost the toss.
Breeze is starting to pick up here at Herb St. John. It's currently 59 degrees. A little bit of humidity, but overall it's a pretty decent night for a high school football game.
Now, to sit on the home side, folks will be asked to go over and sit on the visitor side. Once again, we'll start the game in about 3 or 4 minutes. Some of you fans will be moved to the visitor side to watch the game from that side because of COVID requirements. Thank you.
This is the Perry High School Emergency Notification System. Ladies and gentlemen, there are indications that Panthers are approaching Herb St. John Stadium. Patriots fans in the warned area should seek immediate cover. This is for your own safety.
Hey, it's Shakur Burris here to wish you all good luck on your game tonight. Be the very best version of yourself and give it your all. We believe in you. Go Panthers.
And here we go. Kick by Caden Camp is going to be a first down for Westover. Looks like a 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Right around the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Westover. From that point, first down.
Again, thanks for everybody joining us tonight, whether you are a Perry Panther fan or a Westover Patriots fan. Just starting our Perry Panther Football Network, and we get started here for our first round GHSA playoff. First down, Westover. Looks like it'll be a 5 or 6 yard gain.
Okay, it'll be 2nd down and a long 3, 2nd down.
Screen pass up the middle is going to be enough for a Westover first down.
To 6. Hall, enough for a first down. Ball is spotted at the Perry 44-yard line. It's first down.
Got to run up the middle. Looks like he's going to be 1 or 2 yard gain. Going to be 2nd and 8.
Halfback on the carry. I believe that's number 11.
11 minutes in the first quarter.
Cameron Bergeron. Gain of about 2 or 3 on the play. 2nd down.
Looks like an overload to the right-hand side here. Looks like a gain of 2 yards. Going to be 3rd and 6.
Among others, we have number 6, Jaquez Jackson. Gain of a couple on the play, maybe. 3rd down. Penalty is being waved off, 3rd down.
There was a penalty on the play, but the flag is going to be waved off. Going to bring up a 3rd down. Fans are getting rowdy here. Ball is snapped. Quarterback drops back for a pass. It's going to be completed pass. Out to the 50-yard line. Going to be 4th down.
Just past midfield is 49-yard line. 4th down.
Big crowd signing on tonight. Appreciate everybody logging into YouTube and watching us here on the Perry Panther Football Network. Got a 4th and 4 for Westover. Looks like they're back to punt. Snap is up, kick is up. Yeah, that's going to be a flag on that. That's going to be catch interference. Yeah, it's a catch interference. Going to be a 1st and 10 for the Panthers. We'll get this sorted out of here momentarily. Looks like the referees are just having a discussion.
We'll watch the spot. It'll be 1st and 10 for Perry High School. Ball is now spotted at their own 30. I believe it's going to be right at the 37-yard line. 1st down.
1st and 10 for Perry. Looks like at around their 37-yard line. Mikhail Kendrick takes a snap. Oh, looks like he's going to be met by a bunch of Patriots. Apologies, I'm not familiar with your roster, but I'll do my best here for the Westover fans. Looks like they're going to give them somewhat of a progress, only a loss of 3, not the big loss that you saw there earlier. Rucker back to throw. Nice big reception there. That is going to be number 4, Curtis Head. Huge reception, brings it over past the 50-yard line. Going to be a mid-state construction and striping 1st down. Inside the Patriot 45. Rucker back to pass. Thrown incomplete. Looked like he was trying to get number 21 Gibson on the play. Rucker back to pass again. That was to number 21 Gibson. There he did look like he caught it, but they're saying incomplete. Going to be 3rd down for the Panthers.
As you're coming into the stadium now, we are at full capacity on the home side to watch the game. You probably need to go over and sit on the visitor side.
Looks like an official timeout here momentarily.
Sit on the visitor side if you're coming in. We're at full capacity on the home side. Sorry about that.
Timeout Panthers.
Timeout Perry, their first at 8:13, 1st quarter.
Good evening. Welcome to Herb St. John Stadium, home of your Region 4 football champions. Tonight, we host the 1st round of the GHSA State Playoff versus Westover. Tonight's game is sponsored by Mid-State Construction and Striping. Mid-State focuses on road striping, parking lot striping, road construction striping, and road safety. Contact Mid-State for all your striping needs. We want to thank Mark and all the fine people at Mid-State for their continued support of Perry football. Go Panthers.
Welcome back here after a Perry timeout. We've got a 3rd and 10 coming up for the Panthers. We're sitting at 8:13 in the 1st quarter. Score all tied up at 0. That's going to be a false start against the Panthers. That's going to be number 4, Curtis Head.
Preliminary indication or preliminary penalty.
That'll back up the Panthers here.
Illegal procedure.
Still inside the 50, now at the Westover 48.
3rd and 15. They're down.
3rd and 15. Rucker back to pass, and looks like he's got screen pass to Mikhail Kendrick. Going to bring up a 4th down. Looks like roughly a 4th and 6 coming up for the Panthers. And they are lining up for the punt. Looks like number 3, Foster, back to receive for Westover. That is number 3, Foster. Looks like he's going to bring it out just past the 20-yard line. Going to be a Westover 1st down.
Looks like the ball is going to be spotted 1st and 10 for Westover. That's about the 22-yard line. 1st down.
Current score over at the Baldwin-Thomas County game, Braves 36, Thomas County 30 in the 4th quarter. Quarterback back to pass. Looks like a good reception.
Pass is complete.
That's going to be number 1, Bullard, for the Patriots.
Ball's advanced to around the 29. Second.
Other bracket games tonight, down there in the lower portion of our screen. That's a run up the middle. As you see down there at the bottom of the screen, we got New Hampstead and LaGrange. They will not start until 7:30. Same for Luella and Flowery Branch. We'll get a score here momentarily for you for Central and Marist, also in our bracket.
That's enough for a 1st down.
It is going to be a 1st down for Westover. Looks like it's going to be an offsides against Perry.
Watch the penalty. Encroachment. Offsides against.
Currently 6:38 here in the 1st quarter.
Penalty would be 1st and 5. Ball be spotted around the 36.
He's counting. Going back up. Going back up the tunnel.
Handoff, I believe, is number 2, McClellan.
Number 2, McClellan on the run there. Looks like it's going to be a 2nd and 1 for Westover. Quarterback back to pass. Passed out to the left side, the far side of the field. That looks like number 10 with the reception. It's going to be Graham on that one. Just now at the 6-minute marker in the 1st quarter. 1st and 10 for Westover. It's going to be a big Panther defensive push. No gain on the play. We'll kind of see where they're going to spot the ball. Looks like they're going to give them a 5-yard loss. Going to be 2nd and 15.
Loss of almost 5. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice Panther defense there. There is a flag on the play. It looks like Massey was the main tackler to hold him up. A few others involved in that one too. We'll see what the penalty is. It is going to be against Westover. Going to be holding.
Will accept the penalty.
That's going to put Westover deep. Going to be just outside of 2nd and 20. Quarterback back to pass. Going to be an incomplete pass. That looked like that was number 10, Graham, was the target. Again, thanks everybody for joining tonight on the Perry Panther Football Network. And a little disclaimer, we have been contracted to broadcast this game tonight through GHSA. So any copying of this broadcast is prohibited by GHSA. Quarterback back to pass, throws it over. Looks like number 2 gets pushed out of bounds. That'll be number 2, McClellan. Yeah, short gain on the play there. Going to be 4th and long coming up for Westover. Number 5, Cameron Marshall, back deep for the Panthers. And we've got a Panther down here momentarily on the field. That looks like Jatarian Walker, number 42. Just now at the 4 minute 30 second mark of the game, the first quarter. Score all knotted up at 0.
When play resumes, it'll be 4th and long. 4th and long for Westover. Also, by way of announcements, let me thank everyone for working with us on staying safe and going to a safer location. We have a big crowd here tonight. You're doing a great job, and we thank you for your efforts in making sure that you can stay as socially distanced as possible. 4th down.
Snap is up, kick is up. That is number 5, Cameron Marshall, with the kick reception. Going to be a mid-state. Construction and striping, Panther first down.
First down. The first down for Perry. Ball spotted right at the 39-yard line.
That looks like Mikhail Kendrick on the run, number 2. Looks like he's going to bring it out to almost the 50-yard line. Check the spot. It might be just short of the first down. That's real close there. It is going to be a mid-state construction and striping Panther first down.
If you're standing along the fence, please move.
Looks like a fumble on the snap there. Lane Rucker going to get the sack. Number 22 on the coverage there for the Patriots. Number 22 is Chauncey Malone there on the sack.
I'm going to keep saying it until everyone moves from the fence.
Second about 17 for the Panthers. Lane Rucker back to pass. Tries to get out to number 8 right. Incomplete pass.
D right is incomplete, third down.
Going to bring up third down. Rucker back to pass. Trying to look deep. He doesn't have much coverage or blocking up there up front. He is going to be brought down. Looks like a loss on the play. Going to bring up a fourth down. Approaching the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. Nice cool night here at Herb St. John Stadium. A little bit of humidity, but nonetheless a beautiful night for football. Hopefully any rain or anything we got will hold off. We'll line up for the punt. Punt is up. Boy, he nailed that one. What a beautiful punt. Oh! Boy, I think oh man, I don't even know what to say about that. He tasting his teeth on that. Wow. Number 46. That looked like late Brantley was a guy that hit him from the side there. Pins the Westover Patriots nice and deep in their own territory. Looks like a 1st and 10 at the 7-yard line. Looks like a pass over the middle. Number 6 looked like Hall was the intended target. Incomplete pass could bring up to 2nd and 10.
Panthers was Jaquez Jackson and others, second down.
Fans are getting rowdy down here, mostly our band section. I think they brought out the cowbells. So if you're going to bring up some cowbell there. Oh, man. They're going to be a big loss on the play there. I think they're going to give them a momentum type of thing there. It's not going to be a safety. It is going to be inside their 5-yard line. Actually, it looks like it's going to be at the 5-yard line. Going to bring up third down. Wind picking up slightly, but not much. Going to keep it nice and comfortable here. It's going to be a Westover timeout. We'll be back here momentarily. Thank you again for joining us tonight on the Perry Panther Football Network.
Good evening. Welcome to Herb St. John Stadium, home of your Region 4 football champions. Tonight, we host the first round of the GHSA state playoff versus Westover. Tonight's game is sponsored by Mid-State Construction and Striping. Mid-State focuses on road striping, parking lot striping, road construction striping, and road safety. Contact Mid-State for all your striping needs. We want to thank Mark and all the fine people at Mid-State for their continued support of Perry football. Go Panthers.
Got up and bring up a 3rd and 12 for Westover. I do hear whistles. I'm not really sure why. There's a flag on the far side of the field. It is going to be against Westover. It's going to be a legal procedure. That's one of those halfway to the goal type of fouls, penalties.
Tonight's game is being sponsored by Mid-State Construction. We thank them for their assistance.
It'll be a 3rd and 15. Nice deep pass. He did catch it. Wow, that was a contended pass. That looks like number 6, Hall. Did get enough for that one. Wow. They both went up at the same time. There's just nothing you can do about that when you got a receiver who's is just really wanting to catch that ball. It's going to be a first down for Westover. Looks like a handoff. He's going to get stuffed in the middle there. Looks like a gain of maybe, 4 yards.
Nice game for Westover, gain of about 5 or 6.
I don't think it was 5 or 6 yards. I think it was more like 3 or 4. We got some activity going on. We're trying to figure out what's going on here. Panther helmet came off, so you got to come out momentarily. Man is getting rowdy down there. Need more cowbell. Looks like another run off to the left side. He might have gained a yard or two. Oh, there's a flag. I'm not really sure what happened there. Something happened. Panthers are clapping, so I'm waiting for the call here. It's going to be, it looks like, penalty against both teams. I think. No, it actually is against Westover. Marches them back nice and deep. Yeah, it is a personal foul against Westover. Looked like somebody pushed somebody. I'm not quite sure who. Nonetheless, going to bring up about a 3rd and 20 for Westover. 30 seconds here left in the first quarter. Score all tied up at 0.
3rd down.
Oh, sorry about that. As loud as we can be with COVID restrictions and all kinds of other stuff. Doesn't look like much on gain on there, and I think they just tried to get something back.
Quarterback Walton on the carry.
Yeah, Walton on the carry there, run out to the left-hand side, over to the far side of the field. Going to be pushed out of bounds, going to bring up 4th down. Great Panther defense there. Snap is up, kick is up. Same thing, gonna let it bounce. Oh, nice little, takes a Panther bounce. Looked like it came out to about the 50 and then bounced back. Going to be a mid-state construction and striping. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Looks like at about the Westover 43-yard line. Again, thanks for everybody joining us tonight here on the Perry Panther Football Network. Big first-round playoff game between Westover and the Perry Panthers. Mid-state 1st and 10 for the Panthers. That looks like Mikhail Kendrick on the run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter with the score: Perry Panthers 0, Westover Patriots 0. We're going to swap the field, and we'll be back here momentarily.
Kendrick on the carry, enough for a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball spotted in the Westover.
It looks like we have a final score on the Baldwin-Thomas County game. Final score, Baldwin 36, Thomas County 30. Flag on the play.
What's the penalty?
Looks like Central and Marist are all tied up at 0 in the first quarter as well. There's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Panthers. Mikhail Kendrick on the run. Looks like he's going to be pushed out at about the 20-yard line. Let's see where they spot the ball. Going to be a penalty on the play. Looks like a false start against Perry. It was a 2nd and 1. Looks like it's going to bring up a. Let's see where they spot it. It's going to be a 2nd and 6. (11:11) here on the clock, 2nd quarter. Mikhail Kendrick on the run again. Doesn't look like much on the gain. Actually, no gain on the play. Going to be 3rd down. Actually, a loss of a yard. Daquan Wright back at quarterback. Trying to see who that was. Number 14. It's going to be Anderson on the carry. And short loss on the play, going to be 4th down. Lane Rucker back at quarterback again. Trying to see who that was. That was 14 Anderson, the intended target. Incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. Going to be a 1st and 10 for Westover.
Is an award-winning, multifaceted healthcare provider with locations throughout.
Remember, if it's broke, call Hope.
We're carrying a cool cash rebate.
First tip for Westover. Crowd here on the home side's getting a little rowdy. That is going to be a completed pass. Going to be enough for a 1st down. Looked like number 6, Hall, with the reception. It is going to be a 1st down.
Okay, Westover on the run. Maybe a loss of a yard on the play. No,
That looked like number 11, Bergeron, on the run. No gain on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down, 10. Going to be offsides against Perry as number 52. It's going to be Raines. I think he's had a couple of those tonight. Oh, big hit there. Looked like number 5, Cameron Marshall, on that tackle. Going to bring up 3rd down. (8:27) here on the clock. 2nd quarter. Snake Eyes on the scoreboard. got number 94 on that one. Kind of makes you wonder if there's some kind of movement with the center's fingers or something. I don't know. But that's killing us at this point. That is going to be a first down for Westover on the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Quarterback back to pass. Looks like he's got a guy over the middle there.
Pass is complete from Walton to the wide receiver, slot back.
Looks like Hall again with that reception.
Ball will be sitting at 41.
3rd and 1. No, actually they gave him a first down. Quarterback back to pass. Throw way over the head.
Pass from number 5, Walton, is incomplete.
Number 10, the intended receiver. As you can see here, beautiful night here at Herb St. John Stadium. I'll zoom out here. Second and 10 for Westover. 7:29 on the clock. Quarterback back to pass, has a guy over the middle. Gonna be number 11 with the reception. Screen pass kind of over the middle there. That looks like Bergeron again. There is a penalty on the play. Looks like a holding against Westover. That'll negate the first down. Just when you think everything's going against you for Perry, Westover comes back and has their own mistake. It's part of the game. That'll pit them deep. Going to be about a 2nd and 16. 7:20 here on the clock. Again, you're watching this exclusively on the Perry Panther Football Network. Thanks for everybody joining us tonight. Looks like we got a huge online presence, so I thank everybody for subscribing and joining us tonight, watching the game, whether you're from Perry or from Westover. 2nd and 16. Looks like Bergeron again with the run, trying to fight for everything he can get. Nothing on that there. Yeah, no gain. Going to bring out 3rd and 16. 3rd and 17. Looks like, what do we got here? Looks like a timeout Westover. 6:16 here on the clock, the second quarter. We're going back momentarily.
On the field, a successful outcome is the ultimate goal for every team. At Houston Healthcare, our team of healthcare professionals is also dedicated to providing successful outcomes to the patients we serve each and every day. From Houston Medical Center, Perry Hospital, or one of our 3 med stops to the sidelines and locker rooms of our high school athletes, our team is focused on providing quality healthcare that leads to successful outcomes for the patients we serve. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care closer to home.
Welcome back here to Herb St. John Stadium, live on the Perry Panther Football Network. I'm Irish, your commentator. 6:16 here on the clock, second quarter. Score knotted up at 0. We got a 3rd and 17 for Westover. The just inside the 50-yard line.
And master bathroom. I spend a lot of time in my room. It's large enough that I have a couch in there. I get up and
Looks like we're going to get a penalty flag, false start against Westover. Going to push him back again.
Illegal procedure against Westover. We'll watch the spot. Third down.
Boom! Wow! Talk about a huge loss. Looks like penalty on the play. He was running for his life. Could it be a false start against Westover? I think we're gonna. I don't know. I think we might decline that one, but a nice fourth, and I can't even count how far out that is. Let's see, 10, 20, 30, close to 37 is I think what they're calling it, a 4th and 37. Looks like Cameron Marshall back to receive the kick. Fair catch. And that'll bring up a Mid-State Construction and Striping Panther first down. Looks like at the Panther 35-yard line. We're 5:44 here in the second quarter.
By way of announcement, we're almost at halftime. I've been asked to announce that the stadium is almost at full capacity. You cannot leave the stadium and then come back in. I hope you understand that. If you're sitting on the visitor side, stay on the visitor side. If you're on the home side, stay on the home side.
That looks like number 2, Kendrick on the run. Looks like a gain of maybe 5 yards. Going to bring up a second down.
It'll be second down and 5 for the Panthers from their own 40. Second down.
Oh, that looked like number 4, Curtis Head, was wide open there. That must have been a slippery wet ball or something, because he just couldn't bring that one in. That'd have been a beautiful play too, right over the middle of the field, nice and deep. 5:08 on the clock. Looks like Rucker back to pass. Looks like he gets it out to number 21, Gibson. Short pass. Going to bring up 4th down.
There's no gain on that play. It's 4th down and 5. 4th down.
Checking our online presence right now. We're sitting at about 156 people watching online. So help us beef this up. Share out the link that you're watching tonight. Make sure people go to the page, subscribe, help us build our online presence as we get this network going. Up in the punt formation, snap is off, kick is up. Oh, it looks like they bobbled it. It hit a Westover player. That is going to be a Mid-State Construction and Striping Panther first down. Wow. Wow. You know, when you're receiving the ball, you always got to keep your eyes open. You never know what's going to happen, whether you're on the receiving side, the kicking side. And looks like the Panthers might have something going here just before halftime. First down on the 32-yard line. Kendrick on the run. He's going to be brought down inside the 10. Going to be a mid-state construction and striping Panther. First down. First and goal. Thanks. Looks like Curtis Head takes a snap. Run up the middle is going to be brought down just short of the goal line. 3:38 here in the second quarter. Of course, a bobble snap. And that's going to be a Panther touchdown! That was Curtis Head on that. Snap is up, kick is up. And the kick is good. Your score now, your Perry Panthers 7, Westover Patriots 0, with 3:22 left here in the second quarter.
Westover High School 0. Camp kicking off for the Panthers. Kickoff is
Number 2 on the reception, kickoff return for Westover. That looks like McClellan. Going to be a Westover 1st and 10.
10 for Westover. Looks like the ball is going to be spotted somewhere around the 43-yard line. First down.
Passes up. It looks like 10 was the intended receiver. It looks like a Graham.
Second down. 10 the receiver was number 10, Jaquan Graham. Second down.
Number 5 on the run. Looks like maybe a 5-yard gain. That's Walton on the carry. Looks like he's going to bring out to the 48-yard line. Approaching the 3-minute mark here. 3:09 exactly. Quarterback back to pass. Looks like he has a guy over there. Number 6 is what it looked like. It looks like Hall again. It was tipped, but it's enough for a Westover first down.
For the Patriots, and it looked like the ball is spotted at the 37, first down. Pass is completed once again.
Another completed pass. Looks like a gain of maybe 7 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd and 3. 2:39 here on the clock. Second quarter. Westover driving. Looks like he did step out of bounds, maybe about the 6-yard line. Looks going to be a timeout for Perry. 2:17 left on the clock. Panthers 7, Westover 7. We're back here momentarily.
Good evening. Welcome to Herb St. John Stadium, home of your Region 4 football champions. Tonight, we host the first round of the GHSA State Playoff versus Westover. Tonight's game is sponsored by Mid-State Construction and Striping. Mid-State focuses on road striping, parking lot striping, road construction striping, and road safety. Contact Mid-State for all your striping needs. We want to thank Mark and all the fine people at Mid-State for their continued support.
Coming back here, not really sure. Somebody just fell over. It looked like he tripped over a line, but you know, things happen. It's going to be 1st and goal for Westover at the 6-yard line. And it looks like he's going to walk in for a Patriot first down. That's a Patriot touchdown. That's number 5. That looks like Walton on that. Just blown coverage kind of there off on the right side of the Panther defense. Snap is up, kick is up. And the point after is good. Your score now, Perry Panthers 7, Westover 7. 2:11 left on the clock here. Second quarter. And we'll be back here momentarily, get things set up for the kickoff.
Forced to patronize not only the concession stand but also the Panther wagon. Asking you if you're once again on the visitor side, go back to the visitor side if you get up and take a break. If you're on the home side, come back to where you were sitting at the same location. Cannot leave the stadium. There's no re-entry.
That's a pretty big kicker. Wow. I didn't notice how big he was. Well, he's got a boot, though. Wow. That's number 2, Mikhail Kendrick. Trying to do everything he can. Nice return on that kick. Going to bring it back. Wow, close to 40, 50 yards. Going to bring it out to the 40-yard line of Westover. 2 minutes left here on the clock, second quarter. Nice return there. And it's going to be a mid-state construction and striping Panther first down. Looks like we got a timeout for the Panthers. We'll be back momentarily.
Good evening. Welcome.
I had excruciating pain, and it was either had the surgery or the pain was just going to get worse.
I can't be any happier with the results. I wish I could have done it sooner.
Whatever time of day or night I need to touch bases with them, they always been there for me.
I would come back and wouldn't give it a second thought or hesitation.
It was giving me back my life. And that's what he did when he fixed my shoulder. He gave me back my life.
Let Middle Georgia Orthopedic help you get your life back.
Yeah, welcome back here. Just coming back from our timeout. 2 minutes on the clock. Score all tied up at 7.
First down.
First and 10 for the Panthers at the 40-yard line. Westover. Lane Rucker back to pass. Looks like Mikhail Kendrick. Oh.
Pass is complete to 2.
Schwip Schwap.
Kendrick.
Getting down here. Looks like it's going to be a first down at the 21-yard line, 22-yard line. That's a mid-state construction and striping Panther first down. Mikhail Kendrick again. Oh.
2 tackled for a loss.
It looks like he's struggling a little bit to get up. Now 1:30 left on the clock here in the second quarter. No gain on the play, actually a loss on the play. Going to be 2nd and 12. Lane Rucker back to pass. And that is going to be Anderson for the Panther touchdown! I tell you, he's I'm pretty sure he's just a freshman. So he's going to be around a long time, scoring a lot of touchdowns for the Perry Panthers. Caden Camp, kick is up, and that couldn't get any more straight. Your score now, your Perry Panthers 14, Westover Patriots 7, 106 left on the clock here in the first half.
Proud of y'all, boy, man. Let's make some more history. Let's get that ring.
Perry, what's good? It's your boy Jada Holmes, class of 19. I just want to wish y'all good luck on y'all first round in the playoffs. And go Panthers.
Hey Perry Panthers, this is Davion Ross, class of 2019. I just want to wish you guys good luck in the first round of playoffs, and go Panthers.
Just some of our alumni there wishing us success in the first round of the playoffs. This kick is up. Looks like kind of a squibble. High but short kick.
Kickoff is taken, received by
number 23 to pick up the kick there.
It'll be first and 10 for Westover.
First and 10 for Westover. Looks like they are going to be spotted at their 42-yard line. Quarterback back to pass. Oh!
Walters' pass is complete. Defender on the
Did
flag.
catch it,
Panthers.
but he was immediately brought down, stopped by the defender.
Second down.
Quarterback back pass again. They just keep hitting that side over there.
Pass is complete once again.
Short passes. Looks like it's going to be a Westover timeout
First and 10.
with 30 seconds left here on the clock.
Third and last of the first half. Once again, when play resumes, it'll be first and 10 for Westover. Ball is spotted now, I believe it's at the 46-yard line. First down.
Thanks again for signing on tonight, watching us live on the Perry Panther Football Network here on YouTube. Now have well over 200 people watching from online, from home. Hopefully sitting on your couches, your pub tables, whatever you got, whether you're from Perry or Westover. Happy to bring this game to you live. Got a first and 10 for Westover. Quarterback back to pass. Looks like it's just going to be thrown just out of bounds. Pass to Walton, incomplete. Going to bring up second down. 24 seconds left on the clock. Apologize to the Westover fans. We didn't update the scoreboard at the bottom of the screen there. It is 14-7 in favor of Perry. Pass thrown deep. Incomplete.
Panthers 24, Bass. That'll be third down.
That is Bass on the coverage. Trying to see who was the intended target. It looked like number 10. It was number 10, Graham. $18 seconds left on the clock in the first half. 3rd and 10 for the Patriots. There is a flag on the play.
Watch the penalty.
Looks like a penalty against Westover. That'll push him back past the 50-yard line.
Preliminary indication is false.
It'll push them back to their own 49-yard line. Looks like a 3rd and 15. Yeah, something that didn't look right about that play. Not sure what. There is a flag. They are going to mark it against Westover. False start.
Preliminary indication is a false start against Westover.
That'll push him up back another 5 yards. It's now 3rd and 20 for Westover. Number 5, quarterback run. He's going to gain a healthy dose of the lost yardage back. Still going to be a 4th down. Looks like about a 4th and 6. Just inside 10 seconds left on the clock here in the first half.
Fourth down.
Fourth and 6 coming up. Quarterback back to pass. He's going to try to run it. There is going to be a flag on the play after he's pushed out of bounds. 1.3 seconds left on the clock. And usually a play like that is generally against the defense, but we'll see. No flag on the play. Going to be a 1st down for the Panthers. Wow. Referees had a little discussion there, and looks like they got things sorted out. And it's going to be a turnover on down. That's going to be a mid-state. Construction and striping, Panther 1st down. 1.3 seconds left on the clock here in the first half. Score, Perry Panthers 14. Westover 7. And I suspect we'll probably see the most exciting play in football. The quarterback kneel down, as I suspect will just kneel down and take it to halftime, finish up the first half. I honestly don't expect anything less, but we'll see. I've been surprised before, so they are coming out in a shotgun, so. And yeah, as I suspected, it'll be a kneel down, and that'll take us to halftime with your score at halftime. Perry Panthers 14, Westover Patriots 7. Again, thanks for joining us here on the Perry Panther Football Network.
Westover High School 7.
And we will remain here for the halftime festivities. And thanks again.
recording. Make sure it clicks record. Make sure it's red. Hey, keep cool, boys. Keep cool. That was oh yeah. Oh, we didn't fix it right. Okay.
She said, can you announce for someone, someone left an iPhone in the ladies' restroom?
Right now?
To go, yeah, to go to the main ticket gate to retrieve it. It's at the very top.
Attention in the stadium. Someone left an iPhone in the ladies' restroom. Please go to the main gate to retrieve it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the 50-yard line. Tonight, we will honor Perry High School wrestlers for their individual performance at the 2020 Class 4A State Championships. Last year's wrestling team, coached by Randy Most, Evan Jones, and Aaron Sabino, finished with their top performance at the state meet with a team placement of 4th place. Perry High had 3 state finalists with 2 champions and 1 runner-up, as well as 2 other placers. Tonight, we are honoring our finalists with plaques that will be displayed in the trophy case of our new gym, and the state champions will be awarded a state championship ring as well. First up, Tristan Teal. Tristan finished his senior season with an awesome 48-3 record and had a 2nd place finish in the 152-pound weight class. He is presented a plaque for being a state finalist, and Tristan earned a wrestling scholarship to Life University in Marietta. Congrats, Tristan. Next up, Austin Teal. Austin won the state championship at 113-pound weight class and finished his sophomore season with an astonishing perfect 46-0 record. Austin was also the 2019 106-pound state champion. He is presented with a plaque and a state championship ring. Congrats, Austin, and we're looking forward to a repeat this year. Additionally, Walker Palzanat placed 4th at the 106 pounds, and Shoshone Williams placed 6th at the 182-pound weight class. We expect big things from our Perry Panthers this year. Finally, we have Zeke, the Beast Taylor. Zeke won the state championship at 195-pound weight class. He finished his senior season with a combined 47-1 record. He was also named an Amateur Athletic Union All-American in 2019. Zeke is presented a plaque and a state championship ring as well. Zeke earned a wrestling scholarship to Life University in Marietta, where he will be studying business administration. Congratulations, Zeke. And lastly, we will have our first home meet this Tuesday at 5 p.m. versus Houston County, Veterans, and Stratford. Hope to see you all there. Thank you.
There you go. I'm done.
Please welcome to the field your Perry High School Panther Regiment. Our 2020 show is The Beatles and features the Fab Four's hits Magical Mystery Tour, Eleanor Rigby, and Hey Jude. Soloists tonight include Isabella Rigdon on trumpet, Evan Parsons on mellophone, Amelia Herzog on clarinet, and Tucker Morris on baritone. Band staff includes Tony Floyd, Wesley Grace, Taylor Smith, and Lindsay Gentry. Director of bands is Andy Hersey. Drum majors, Brinley Faust and Ivy Gonzalez. Is your band ready? On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Mark Scott, Principal Mr. Del Martin, and the Perry High School administration, Perry High School now presents the Panther Regiment.
welcome to Herb St. John Stadium, home of your Region 4 football champions. Tonight, we host the first round of the GHSA state playoff versus Westover. Tonight's game is sponsored by Mid-State Construction and Striping. Mid-State focuses on road striping, parking lot striping, road construction striping, and road safety. Contact Mid-State for all your striping needs. We want to thank Mark and all the fine people at Mid-State for their continued support of Perry football. Go Panthers. Good evening. Welcome to Herb St. John Stadium, home of your Region 4 football champions. Tonight, we host the first round of the GHSA state playoff versus Westover. Tonight's game is sponsored.
Huh? How many viewers? 211.
You ripped it?
Well, I told her handle.
I'm proud of y'all, boy, man. Let's make some more history. Let's get that ring.
We are farmers.
Remember, if it's broke, call Hope.
For a carry a cool cash rebate.
Homes, building memories since 1972.
My surgery was performed by Dr. William Wiley.
Dr. William Wiley did surgery on me both times.
If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be playing sports right now.
It was a life changer for me.
I think he's really, really awesome. He's great at what he does.
If I hadn't had the surgery done, I would not be active at all right now.
The day of the surgery, he prayed over me for certain.
I can do more things that I always want to do for many years now.
Let Middle Georgia Orthopedic help you get your life back.
Welcome back. This is Irish here on the Perry Panther Football Network, the luckiest man on the microphone. Live from Herb St. John Stadium here in Perry, Georgia. Getting ready to start the second quarter. And Westover will be kicking off. Panthers to receive. Score, Panthers 14 and Westover 7. Again, thanks for everybody for joining us tonight. Have just over 200 people joining us here on YouTube and the Perry Panther Football Network. Whether you're from Westover or Perry, again, we appreciate the support. Click subscribe so you get notified anytime we go live, and make sure you share it out to spread the wealth and provide the best live football game coverage we can here in Middle Georgia. Kick is off and it's up. And that is, looks like it's going to be Cameron Marshall on the return. Not much on the return. Going to be a mid-state construction and striping Panther first down from the 29-yard line. Again, as a reminder, this is a GHSA contracted stream tonight, so any copyright or copying or anything like that is prohibited by GHSA. Panthers come out. Lane Rucker back to throw. That is going to be Curtis Head on the reception. And that'll be another Mid-State Construction and Striping Panther first down. No, I don't know why when we get sponsors, the names are a little shorter to commentate, but nonetheless, we appreciate Mid-State for sponsoring tonight's game. That'll be Daquan Wright with the carry. That is going to be another Mid-State first down. Oh, no, wait a minute. I thought the chains were going to move. No, it's going to be 2nd and 1. And again, thanks for Mark and their team over at Mid-State for sponsoring tonight's game. Lane Rucker back. And that looks like that'll be Mikhail Kendrick on the run. And finally, that will be a Mid-State Construction and Striping Panther first down.
First down and 10 for Perry from the Westover 38. First down.
Down to the 38-yard line of Westover. Daquan back at quarterback. I'll tell you what, if you haven't seen this guy play, he is a beast. He's only a junior. He'll be back next year. I like to call him Megatron, but others call him Sunshine, but nonetheless. Panthers 2nd and 6. That's going to be Curtis Head again on the reception. Still inbound, still pushing forward. And I think they're finally going to let him come down around the 20-yard line. It is going to be a Mid-State Construction and Striping Panther first down. 10:32 on the clock here in the third quarter.
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Second down.
Oh, even I lost the, looks like we have a rugby scrum going on down there now. I didn't realize this was the Autumn Cup here. If you're a big rugby fan, that's going on over there in Europe.
It'll be a third down play coming up.
I'll tell you what, I didn't get into rugby until I was stationed overseas in Germany. And those guys are crazy about their soccer and rugby. Never got into it, but as I left, you know, you realize how much you miss it. But here we go. Got a 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. 9:30 left on the clock here in the third quarter. That's going to be Mikhail Kendrick. Squirting out of bounds there. Whoop! Let's see where they spot him here. Looks like it's going to be just inside the 10. Going to be 1st and goal for the Panthers. That's a Mid-State Construction and Striping Panther first down.
Somewhere around the 9-yard line. First and goal.
Yeah, we've seen this a time or two. Daquan Wright. Looked like he's going to be just brought down short of the goal line. Looks like maybe the 1-yard line where the referee is. Push him in, way in. And that's going to be a Panther touchdown! Nice to see we're hopefully opening up a little bit of a gap here as we start the third quarter. Flags on the play. Says false start, but
Preliminary indication is a 5-yard penalty against the Panthers.
maybe a delay game. I really couldn't see. Pushes him back 5 yards. You know, that's Caden Camp there, number 98, attempting the kick. He is a sophomore. Wow. And that is straight down the bucket. Kick is good. And your score now, your Perry Panthers 21, Westover Patriots 7. So you hear our band in the background there. That's the Panther Regiment. And our new fight song this year, which is a dedication to a really awesome man that we lost here a few months back, just before the football season. Thomas Big, everybody knew him as Old Big, passed away from complications due to COVID. So our whole season has been dedicated to him. And he was a huge Auburn fan. Nonetheless, kickoff. Looks like he's tripped a little bit. Fumble on the play. Let's take a look, see who recovered. Looks like maybe Westside recovered. They did.
It'll be 1st and 10.
First and 10 for Westside Patriots. Backed up to about the 14-yard line. 8:25 on the clock here in the third quarter.
Preliminary indication is encroachment or offsides against the Panthers. 5-yard penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. 1st and 5. Bergeron on the carry. Get on the tackle.
That was 11 on the carry. Looks like Bergeron. He's a senior, 180-pound senior. Pass is complete. Looks like Cromer, number 28, on the reception. It's going to be a 2nd and 4 for Westside. 7:52 on the clock. Oh, tried to get us to jump a little bit. Panthers hold. There it is. Number 11 on the run. Bergeron again. That's going to be enough for a Westover first down. That's Bergeron again. Looks like a gain of 5 yards. Going to be a second and 6. No. Yeah, 2nd and 6. Bergeron on the carry again, and he is going to be stuffed. See 28, 61, quite a few other Panthers in there. I do see Fuller back into the game. He had a pretty beat up knee last week, but glad to see him back. Switch there. That is going to be an incomplete pass. That looks like number 6 Hall was the intended receiver.
They're calling it
Incomplete.
4th down.
Going to bring up a 4th down and 6, 4th down and 7 for Westover. Looks like Westover is going to go for it here. And it is going to be a Panther timeout. 6:11 left on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Your score, your Perry Panthers 21, Westover Patriots 7.
Remember, if it's broke, call Hope.
We're carrying a cool cash rebate.
Bringing you back following the timeout by the Panthers. It's going to bring down a 4th down and 7 for Westover. Again, thanks for everybody joining us tonight on the Perry Panther Football Network. I'm Irish, the commentator for tonight's game. I'm the luckiest man on the microphone, bringing you your Perry Panthers. Looks like Westover is now lined up to punt. Looked like they were originally going to go for it. Maybe change their mind, but we'll see. Kick is up. Looks like that'll go out of bounds. Probably about the 25-yard line.
Punt goes out of bounds, about a 25-yard kick or so. It'll be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. From their own 25, 1st down.
Hope y'all are enjoying the game from home or wherever you're coming to us from. Panthers 1st down. That's going to be a Mikhail Kendrick run. I don't think he got anything on the play. Nothing on the play there. No gain. Going to bring up a Panthers 2nd and 10. Down to 5:48 on the clock. Lane Rucker back to pass. He does get it out to Mikhail Kendrick. Gets pushed out of bounds about the 43, 44-yard line. That is going to be enough for a mid-state construction and striping Panther 1st down.
Ball be spotted right at the 44-yard line. 1st down.
Getting a little chilly out here, but you got Daquan Wright on the run. Brings it out just past the 50. about the 49-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. No, they're going to put him right at the 50.
Midfield where it'll be second down. Second down.
Going to be a 2nd and 4 or 5. Yeah. 2nd and 4. Mikhail Kendrick with it again. Looks like tripped up. Looks like no gain on the play.
No gain, third down.
Daquan Wright again. Looks like he's just going to have enough for a first down. And it is. That'll be another mid-state construction and striping. Panther first down.
For the Panthers from the Patriot 45-yard line. First down.
That's Curtis Head on the run. Looks like he might lose a couple.
Head on the carry, loss on the play of about 2 or 3.
Yeah, going to be a second down. Second down and 13 for the Panthers. Lane Rucker back to pass. That's going to be an Nope. Thought it was an interception for a minute. Looks like he had. Oh, it was intercepted. It is going to be a Westover Patriots first down. Looks like the 43-yard line. 3:14 here in the third quarter. Panthers 21, Westover 7. That was Daquan Wright, who was the intended receiver. I did not see who intercepted it. Nonetheless, it's a first down for Westover. Yeah. Trying to see, is that 6? Yeah, it was, it looks like 6. Was the intended receiver. The band bringing out the cowbell. Love it.
Walton hands off to the
Number 9 with the run.
Gain of about 4 on the play.
Looks like he's going to have a 3rd and 6. Quarterback back to pass, has some pressure, screen over the middle. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to catch him. And that's going to be a Westover touchdown.
That's a touchdown pass. Wide receiver screen to the Patriots. In for the touchdown.
I'm going to have to admit, that guy had some wheels. That's a big old boy kicking that ball. Not really. Oh, we got a flag. Oh, looks like it's going to be an offsides on Panthers.
Offsides against Perry.
2:21 on the clock here in the third. Looks like the PAT will move up a yard or so. Not much. Snap is up. Kick is up. And it's good. Your score now, your Perry Panthers 21, Westover Patriots 14.
That touchdown, of course, was by number 6, Hall. With 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the third quarter, the score is Perry High School 21, Westover High School 14.
Hello, I am Kevin Smith, head coach of the Perry Panthers. You are watching the Perry Panther Football Network. Go Panthers.
Come back here following the Westover touchdown. Kickoff coming. Oh, that's Cameron Marshall on the kick return. Looks like he brings out to the about 32, 33 yard line.
I believe that's number 18, Joseph Stevens.
Looks like maybe not that far. 31 yard line. Oh, 31 yard line. Mikhail Kendrick on the run. Looks like a gain of 4 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 6.
Gain of about not quite 4 on the play, 2nd down. It is 4, 2nd down.
No, it's a 2nd and 5 actually. The angle we got going on here. It's going to be really close to a 1st down. That is going to be a Mid-State Construction and Striping Panther 1st down.
Panthers from their own 41, 1st down.
That's Curtis Head on the run. No gain on the play. Down to 1:15 here on the clock in the third quarter. 21-14.
Loss of a yard.
Oh, going to be a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. A little bit of a chill in the air coming as we approach the end of the game. Still a gorgeous night here. I don't think we could ask for a better night of football. Who was that? Oh, Brantley. Gibson. Just out of his reach. Incomplete pass. 3rd down. Lane Rucker back to pass. Mikhail Kendrick, the intended receiver, incomplete. Going to bring up Panther 4th down.
Incomplete, intended for number 2, Kendrick. It'll be 4th down.
Approaching 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Kick is up. Fair catch.
By Lane Rucker is fair caught.
Going to be a Westover 1st and 10. Looks like from their own
That's Graham on the catch. It'll be
37-yard line.
for the Patriots. From the 37, first down.
Just inside a minute here in the third quarter. As the Patriots trot on the field. Ho, ho, ho.
11 Bergeron on the carry.
Bergeron took a little bit of a hit.
5 Marshall and others. No gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 10. $20 seconds left on the clock.
Walters' pass is complete to the wide receiver on the far side.
Pass is complete. Number 10.
Down. The ball is spotted now.
That's Graham with the reception. Looks like a gain of 4 yards. Going to bring up a 3rd and 6. Got something going on here. Oh. Flag against the Patriots. Is that pushing off? Yeah, they're still talking. I think Panthers are trying to get an idea of what's going on, what their options are.
We're watching the penalty.
Two seconds left on the clock here in the third quarter. Pass interference on the offense. Hey, you don't see that. You don't see that a whole lot. Nonetheless, that'll push Westover back. Again, 2 seconds left on the clock here in the third quarter. Panthers are up 7. It is now a 2nd and 21 for Westover. Actually, they put 3 seconds back on the clock. So we got 5 seconds here in the third quarter. This looks to be the last play of the third. As the clock winds up, that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter with your score. Your Perry Panthers 21 and the Westside Patriots 14.
Okay, this is an untimed down, second down. Can't end the quarter on a penalty.
Got a huge blowout over there, over in the Marist and Central game. As we try and update the scores for you.
At the end of the third quarter of play, the score Perry High School 21, Westover High School 14.
In other bracket action tonight, as you can see, we just updated the scores. We got New Hampton 23 over LaGrange at 17. Flowery Branch is all over Luella at halftime, 40-0. And Marist is all over Central, 49-0. I don't expect any big changes out of those as we come to the end of our game here. We're now starting the fourth quarter. Other 4A region teams successful tonight. Oh, man. I think somebody thought they had an early Christmas gift there. That looked like Kiari Miller, number 3. Tried to run away with the interception there, but just couldn't hold on to it. There was a flag on the play, going to be incomplete. As in they won't accept it. Still second and 21. Just should bring up a third and 21 now. Yeah, Baldwin, the other big region winner for our 4A region, also in the playoffs. I'll try to get some other scores for you here momentarily. Nonetheless, number 11 on the run. Going to bring a nice carry, but still not going to be enough for a first down. Going to bring up a fourth down, maybe about 4th and 12. Other region games. Oh, we got a final here. Cairo, however you say it, all over West Lawrence, 37-0. That was a thrashing. That's Marshall, number 5, on the kick return, but not really a return, just a fair catch. Let's see if I can find other scores for you here. Other region activity for 4A teams. Pause here for a second. That was Mikhail Kendrick, number 2, on the run. Gain of 2 yards, going to bring him 2nd and 8.
Ball's advanced to right at the 38-yard line.
Another big score here. Bainbridge, 42 all over Westside Seminoles with a big 0. Looks like they're in the third quarter. It looks like, man, that was a beautiful play. Curtis Head on the big reception. Looks like he's going to bring it down to about the 10-yard line. 10:28 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Now looks like they bring him out to about the 13-yard line. And that's going to be a mid-state construction and striping. Panther first down. In the red zone, baby. Yeah, it's usually when you see Daquan Wright, number 8, any part of the field, I tell you, he's just a threat from anywhere. Also a huge basketball player for the Panthers. He's just one of those all-around good athletes. Looks like Daquan Wright again, down to 1-yard line. Looks like, yep, that's going to be another mid-state construction and striping. Panther first down.
First down.
I don't even know why I zoom out at this point. Oh, a little bit of a tip. Looks like he's going to do everything he can to just recover that one. That's all right. You got a loss, but that's just a bad bobbled snap. A little high there. Brings us back to the 9-yard line. Second goal from the 9. 8:55 here on the clock. That's number 14, Anderson, on the run. Looks like he's going to gain a few yards back, maybe a couple. Still third and goal. Yeah, third and goal from the 8. Oh, that's going to be an interception. Oh, wow. He he tried bringing that one out. Not sure why.
Pass from the Panthers is intercepted.
Daquan on the pass there looked like just had good coverage for Westover. Wow. 1-yard line. I don't even know why he tried bringing that out. That's just, wow. Nonetheless, it's going to be a Westover first down from their own 1-yard line. They're going to have to go the length of the field here, 99 yards. Still down by 7. Oh! Well, I mean, at this point, do you even back them up a half a yard? Can we just take a loss of down? I mean, come on. Yeah, it's on the half-yard line now. I don't even know if you can see it at this point. That's way down there. See if we can get something going for the Panthers. I think, wow, he just got out. I thought maybe we had a safety there. I don't know. That was really close. It did not look like he got out, but nonetheless, still a second down and 10.5, I guess. Cowbells are coming out. Panther Regiment's getting fired up. Looks like they might actually try to, it's incompleted pass. I don't know what they were trying to do there. Guys hobbling on the back end of the end zone there. Hope he's all right. Safety?
Penalty appears that it's a holding penalty.
I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh, no, it is a safety. That is going to be a safety. Wow. I did not. Wow. I don't even know what to say at that point. So 6 minutes, 58 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Your Perry Panthers 23 and Westover 14. If you are tracking on the Max Preps scoreboard and app, I'm not really sure what's going on there, but somebody else has been reporting. Score is 23-14, but we're at 6:58. We're not within 4 minutes. So if you are watching or tracking on that app, it's inaccurate at this point. But we are also on ScoreStream. And if you don't have video or anything else, we are on the Sports Mike radio app as well. Our team, Bud and his compadre over there are... kick it off, still driving. Oh! Wow. Look at that. Cameron Marshall with the big guns. Dragged a few Westover guys with him. Flexing his muscles towards the end there. It's not weightlifting time, buddy. It's first down for the Panthers. That's a mid-state construction and striping Panther first down. Inside the Westover 30. And that is Mikhail Kendrick on the run. Still driving. Rugby scrum again. Now down to 6 minutes, 30 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Looks like a 2nd and 5 for the Panthers.
Second down and a short 5. Second down.
Just got notified that we are at capacity tonight. So every ticket that we could sell, we pretty much sold it. Mikhail Kendrick drives again, down inside the 20. Red zone alert. Going to be another mid-state construction and striping Panther first down. And again, this game is brought to you exclusively on the Perry Panther Football Network here on YouTube. Appreciate everybody signing in, watching us from home. And hopefully in about 5 minutes, 41 seconds, Your Panthers will be moving on to the second round.
The school will gain of about 1, 2, 3 on the play, second down.
Currently 258 people watching from home, so really appreciate you all signing on tonight. Remember to click subscribe on our Perry Panther Football Network. Anytime we go live, you will be notified if you turn on your notifications.
For Curtis Head.
Brand new service we're providing this year, free of charge.
Ball's advanced to the 10-yard line.
Excited about everything that we've been able to do for our fans,
Yep, 3rd and 6.
both home and away. Current restrictions here in Houston County, I believe we're at like 35% capacity, so we've been not allowed to have a full gauntlet of fans. But considering everything that's going on, I think we're happy to have it, and that's a Daquan Wright, bringing it down to about the 5-yard line, maybe 6-yard line. Going to be 4th down and about 3. Approaching the 4-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. And it looks like we'll be content burning a little bit of time off the clock. And for all the Patriots fans that drove from Albany and who they're football players, and it looks like they're cheerleaders as well. Regardless of the outcome, we wish you all best of luck and safe travels as you go home tonight. It's been a great evening of Panther football. Now with 3:45 on the clock, Perry up 23-14. And we'll be back momentarily.
Remember, if it's broke, call Hope.
We're carrying a cool cash rebate.
We are farmers.
And welcome back here following a timeout. Absolutely stoked about the coverage we got tonight on YouTube. Finally, looked like, let's see where the spot is here. Hold on. That's Daquan Wright on the carry. Looks like he's going to be held up, and it's going to be turnover on downs. It's going to be a Westover 1st and 10. Looks like about from their own 4-yard line. 3:38 here in the 4th. That's number 18, Price Massey, on the tackle. Number 1 for Westover with the reception.
Second down.
And number 1's Bullard. Pass over to the left-hand side, far side of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Nobody around except a Panther. Price Massey on the coverage again. Going to bring a third down for the Patriots. Looks like a 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8. Quarterback drops back to pass. Number 6 with the reception. Not much on that one. Number 6, Hall. D. Hall. I don't want to botch anybody's name. Going to bring up a Westover 4th down. And that's going to be a Westover timeout. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Perry Panther Football Network.
That's at 2:42.
We are farmers.
Following the Westover timeout, 2:42 left on the clock.
When play resumes, it'll be 4th down and about 8.
Absolutely stoked about the beautiful night we've had. I don't think we could have asked for a better night of football. Westover deep in their own territory. Quarterback back to pass. Looks like he's going to try to throw. Oh! Yeah, he's out. Complete, but don't think he stayed in bounds. So it's going to be ball over and downs to the Panthers. Looks like a mid-state construction and striping Panther 1st down. About the 5 or 6 yard line. It'd be nice to punch this one in here and try to put the game away a little bit. And an exciting evening. Bring this coverage to you live here from Herb St. John Stadium in Perry, Georgia. Lane Rucker, your quarterback for the Panthers. And it looks like we're going to have another timeout. Timeout, Panthers.
Perry, their 3rd, the 2nd half. That's at 2:30.
On the field, a successful outcome is the ultimate goal for every team. At Houston Healthcare, our team of healthcare professionals is also dedicated to providing successful outcomes to the patients we serve each and every day. From Houston Medical Center, Perry Hospital, or one of our 3 med stops to the sidelines and locker rooms of our high school athletes, our team is focused on providing quality healthcare that leads to successful outcomes for the patients we serve. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care closer to home.
There's a shot at our Panther cheerleaders. Staying warm tonight. First down, Panthers. Oh! Come on, Mikhail. That's Mikhail Kendrick on the run. You know, it's trying to take those corners. I was on the field earlier tonight, and it is a little cold and slippery. There is quite a bit of humidity out tonight, even though it's cool. So no doubt that's probably a good reason why he slipped before driving it into the end zone. But got a 2nd down here, 2nd goal. And that's a Panther touchdown, Mikhail Kendrick. On the short run into the end zone.
Number 2, Kendrick, touchdown.
We're not even going to do our weird formation play on the extra point. We're just going to let Caden Camp kick. It is up, and it is good. Your score now, your Perry Panthers 30 and the Westside Patriots 14.
In the fourth quarter, the score is Perry High School 30, Westover High School 14.
Pending any crazy shenanigans at the end of the game here, looks like Panthers are going to seal this one off. Nonetheless, we will have a game here hosting again at Herb St. John Stadium next week. Second round of the GHSA playoffs. Again, pending any rally or comeback by Westside.
Kickoff is received and returned by the Patriots.
I know this week we had things move back to Saturday. I don't know if that'll be every week. But nonetheless, we will get things out to you as quickly as we can. Let you know date and time, whether it's going to be a Friday or a Saturday game. And we're looking to bring you another live stream exclusively on the Perry Panther Network. Quarterback back to pass. That is going to be a reception. Looks like number 28 on the reception got pushed out of bounds.
I may be mistaken, but I believe that was. It's first down, gain of about 18 yards.
Yeah, 18-yard gain.
First down.
Oh!
Pass is incomplete. Second
Number
down.
10, the intended receiver. Yeah, I could sense the frustration on that one. He was wide open there.
Second down. Penalty against Westover, loss of down. Quarterback was past the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete pass.
Pass is incomplete. Third down.
Down to a minute 29 here in the fourth quarter. Your Panthers are up 30-14. Quarterback back to pass. Going to be incomplete. Going to bring up a fourth down.
Fourth down.
4th and 15 for the West Side. Quarterback is back to pass, trying to run for his life, looking for something, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds. That's number 28, Fuller, on the coverage.
Ball goes over on downs to the Panthers.
1:15 left on the clock. Turnover on downs. And that is, oh, wait a minute. We got a flag on the play. Just saw the flag in the backfield.
No, it's right there on the thing.
First down for the Panthers.
I got some family and friends all over the country, but yeah, that's my boy down there, sophomore, number 75. He had a great year on the JV team and had a great season with the varsity team so far. Watching these guys and how they operate, and just winning our first region championship in 61 years. The flag was an unsportsmanlike penalty, so trying to see what it actually looks like. It's I'm not quite sure what's going on here. It looks like a 4th and 5 for Westover with 1:15 on the clock. To be honest, I did not see where the unsportsmanlike conduct was. Yeah, it's going to be a Westover 4th and 5 on the 44-yard line. My apologies if I said West Side. We're watching Westover. We do have a Westover in Macon that we do play, so you can understand the confusion at times. Jalen Raines trots off the field. Looks like we've got some other younger guys coming in for a little playing time. Pushing. Quarterback drops back. Looks for a man. Oh, whoa! Wow! That would be a Panther interception. Jeez. Marshall, number 5, on the interception. That happened so quick, I didn't even see it. Wow, that's amazing. These guys are pumped up now. Good job, young man, good job. That's number 5, Marshall, down there. As we zoom back out here. We'll say number 5, Marshall, is a sophomore this year. Had some JV playing time earlier in the year and also some varsity time, more so after the JV season ended. JV team ended up 4-2 this year. So look, big things for the class of 2022 and 2023. Our freshman team also did really well this year. Got some great talent coming up. Great talent right now on the field. And we're looking to extend that another week. 40 seconds here left on the clock. Perry up 30-14. And timeout Westover. Thanks again for joining us on the Perry Panther Football Network. We'll be back momentarily and take care of our sponsors for this evening.
On the field, a successful outcome is the ultimate goal for every team. At Houston Healthcare, our team of healthcare professionals is also dedicated to providing successful outcomes to the patients we serve each and every day. From Houston Medical Center, Perry Hospital, or one of our 3 med stops to the sidelines and locker rooms of our high school athletes, our team is focused on providing quality healthcare that leads to successful outcomes for the patients we serve. Houston Healthcare, advanced medical care closer to home.
I had excruciating pain, and it was either had the surgery or the pain was just going to get worse.
I can't be any happier with the results. I wish I could have done it sooner.
Whatever time of day or night I needed to touch bases with them, they always been there for me.
I would come back and wouldn't give it a second thought or hesitation.
It was giving me back my life. And that.
We're going to go ahead and cut that commercial short here as we come back for the Mid-State Construction and Striping Panther first down. Number 11, that'll be Tobias Laster.
11 Laster on.
He is a senior. Getting some playing time.
Third down.
Now down within 20 seconds on the clock. And it looks like that will be the end of the game as we've got, the play clock's not even playing at this point. So here we go. And there's the whistle, your final score. Your Perry Panthers 30 and the Westover Patriots 14. What a beautiful sight. First round of the GHSA playoffs are in the books. And we will be heading down to our alma mater song. And again, hats off to the Westover team. Traveled from Albany. I'll zoom into your team there. Please be careful driving home tonight as you travel back. Do not know who we are playing next week yet.
Have a good week.
Again, thanks everybody for joining us here on the Perry Panther Football Network. Your final score, your Perry Panthers 30 and the Westover Patriots 14.
Do you know if we're home or away?
We're home next week. We're home next week. That is right. We will be home next week. Just waiting to see who our opponent will be. And again, signing off from here from Herb St. John Stadium here in Perry, Georgia. Appreciate everybody signing on tonight and watching us exclusively on the Perry Panther Football Network. Your final score, your Perry Panthers 30 and the Westover Patriots 14. Again, I'm Irish. Have a good evening and signing off from Herb St. John's. Good night, everybody.